1st and 10. Here's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That's tough. On the road, looking to set the tone, having a nice drive, and then you throw the pick.
Not the payoff that you expected at all. That type of a drive, eating up some yardage, eating up some clock. You expect to put points on the board for your team. Instead, you've now set up the other team for a chance to score themselves.
First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Jackson. And that'll be caught. Touchdown, Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Give us your Hollywood. Keith Brown there to make the grab. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score, Ravens 7, Buccaneers 0.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Gain of 12. First down, Buccaneers.
Now Brady on the bootleg. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there at 22.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Brady now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Moves to 2nd and 10.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, 37 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
And got his man complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Looking to throw on second down. Brady looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Come on, let's go!
Marquise Brown with his second touchdown in this opening quarter, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. Well, for all the deserved accolades Lamar Jackson gets for his running prowess, his deep ball, it's really a thing to behold as well. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Ravens 21, Buccaneers 7.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The intended target was Chris Godwin, but it'll be second down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Brady's throw there complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, that's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
Call that a very strong gain of 24.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dobbins running out of the gun. Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Fournette, a first down carry. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the 17, Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Well, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He's to the 10, and this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And all the way down to the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Well, you throw it this close to the goal line, usually you're thinking touchdown. Here they actually complete it but lose yardage.
When you're this close to the goal line, you have to anticipate.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs.
To number 13.
4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Fielded in the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, he's picked off at his own 47.
Jackson's pass.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
21 apiece.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. taken in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll need to regroup after the costly interception last time. It led to a tying touchdown. 21-all is where we stand, and they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Trying here for Bryant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. This is something that we saw quite a bit at Oklahoma, and we'll be seeing it more and more on the NFL level as well. Marquise Brown going Hollywood. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Ravens 28, Buccaneers 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Here's Brady to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1 play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1 play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Another run here with Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 63 yards as the Ravens push further out in front. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Patrick Queen. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
It's 3rd and 9.
Jackson from the shotgun, going for it all. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Gronkowski's going to go. The 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play. Brady to Gronkowski. And even 50 yards. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Extra point put through by Succop, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Bradley Pinion, the kickoff for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Now, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
If you were me,
they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 75 yards, and the Ravens will extend their lead. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
From the gun, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, 58 yards. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. And oh, it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right
No,
where
I'm
it
streaming
is.
a Madden game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror,
Oh, no, I'm
he
winning
goes back out to
45-34.
kick this one off.
I'm hoping I
Takes
finish
this
it.
about 5
I have time to
yards
finish
deep.
it before the draft, or else I just quit.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
20-yard line.
48 seconds left. It's just an online game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next
No,
drive.
I gotta start the drive.
Following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. Let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
Yeah.
And you would have thought they would have been ready.
I was just doing it to mess around.
That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense.
A little better.
Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
I hate this
And
game.
he stopped
I had to wait
immediately
to
there.
change pace.
He got
Look at
maybe
the clock run out
half-yard
in the
at most,
half,
but
a
officially
quarter.
they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
This shit is legit.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to
The next gen, because they got to play, like, I threw a ball to the sideline, and he was running to the sideline, and then he stopped, turned, and cut up the sideline to catch it. Like, he didn't just keep running, like, straight like an idiot.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Jackson. He completes it to Bryant.
They actually make realistic adjustments.
First down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First catch for Bryant. He's got a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson.
Pick.
Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
God, bloody America, damn. I don't know why I keep getting an invite from you every 5 seconds. You've invited me to a party like 30 times now. The same party.
They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense.
Yeah, it's coming on my phone. It just keeps telling me that you started a voice chat and then you added Mike, and then it showed me you started a voice chat and then you added Mike and one other person again, and then you keep doing that over and over. I know. I think it's just repeating. It's repeating. Either my phone's just repeating the notification, or it's just delayed. Because it won't show me on the game until I come out of the stream. Cause
they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. His pass caught at the 4.
All right. This dude's trash, but it's just fun playing him.
Yards the gain there, second down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bucs have made this a one-score game. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out.
Well, depending on how many people there are, if there's going to be more than 16, then I'll redo the party.
That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
Well, I doubt we'll have more than that, but the only reason I say this is because that's the only difference. Even though we can both be in the same party, I can host 100 where you can only host 16. But I don't know 100 people.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line set to.
Oh, I got a ton of people on the friends list. I just don't know who they are.
The play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close.
Mine are just people that either I game with and then like they game with somebody I knew and I ended up adding them, and then I haven't gamed with them since.
Just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 40.
I might actually make it. Oh, shit.
Yards, a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now,
got you. A lot of mine from old Madden leagues where we added people as your friend list to make it easy to connect.
If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control.
All right, so I got 2 minutes left in the game, and I got 6 minutes left before I have to be online.
These two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Right back to Dobbins on first.
Ravens team ain't that bad.
Short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
I'm using the Ravens, but I think I'm shocking people because I'm not actually running. Nope.
Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And just shouting him off there.
Oh.
Down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
That's how you stiff on.
They'll run with Dobbins. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
On 2nd down now. It's Edwards, and he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The Bucks going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the
that's some random online game.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson.
And that's the game.
And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
I was telling John, like, there was a play I ran where I threw the ball to the sideline. He was running, like, at a 45-degree angle, and then he was going to make it at that angle, so he actually cut up the field and, like, right on the sideline to catch it. So their situational awareness is way better in this.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh my God, was you first?
7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside.
I got 20 seconds, and then I'm going to switch over, and then I'm going to cry.
Offense set to begin their next possession. They might be
the draft might be in there.
Close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I'm about to cry.
Process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back.
Dude, you are down by 10 points. Why are you calling a timeout with 14 seconds? What did
Now Brady.
So I shouldn't post that I'm gonna be 30 minutes late.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about if only 1 or 2 people had said they were gonna show up, I would have pushed the draft. But since I got a good chunk of people showing up,
so that changes things in a big way.
There's no purpose.
All the way down inside the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
I would have asked everybody either later tonight or it would have been next week most likely, unless they want to do it during the week. But most likely it would have been next Friday.
1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. One final try now for Brady. Again for Evans. This time he's got
And that's game.
and he will be brought down.
I'm going to be right back, and then I'm going to switch over and fix the
Leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey,